drink, leave your worries behind. It's the Nightcap with Brent and Patty, where the fun and laughs are never chatty. Raise your glass, it's time to cheer. Brent and Patty are finally here. Funny finds and events so snappy. Join the fun, let's get happy. Brent might derail, go off the track, but Patty's here to bring him back. A Brent might come, oh what a sight. Rants and laughs, it's pure delight. Raise your glass, it's time to cheer. Brent and Patty are finally here. Funny finds and events so snappy. Join the fun, let's get happy.
Welcome to the Nightcap with Brent and Patty. Well, with Brent. Patty's on her phone.
Hello.
And Sam just showed up as
Hey,
well.
buddy.
I was ready. I was here. I had everything all ready to roll for the stream. And I look at the time, and I'm like, it's 9 o'clock. I'm going to roll the opening. Still no Patty. She walks by. I lift up the cord to my mouse so she can duck underneath, like as the intro's rolling. Like, just leaving it right to the 9th bell there.
Yeah. Hey, Mary.
All right. Becky Giverson has joined us.
Becky.
And my metrics show me that there's 3 people all together, although it keeps going up and down and up and down. It looks like somebody left, somebody came back, and they changed their mind, and they weren't sure if they wanted to watch the show or not, and I'm so glad they came back. Thank you very much. Let's get to what we're drinking. Quit rambling, Brent. Good gracious. Right there, the Fluffer Nutter Shot. An ounce of peanut butter whiskey, a 1 ounce of marshmallow vodka, and a ½ ounce of Irish cream liqueur. So let's get these put together. I'm going to leave that up there for anybody that wants to take a screenshot. Combine peanut butter whiskey, marshmallow vodka, Irish cream liqueur in a shaker with ice. Shake until well chilled. Strain into a shot glass and garnish with mini marshmallows on the top. Okay, so let's do that. I'm assuming this is going to be really sweet, hon.
Likely.
I don't think I want a whole entire one to myself.
No.
It does say it's a shot. I mean, it'll be, in these big glasses we've got here.
Yeah.
It's going to be a fair amount. Okay, so let's, Maureen is here.
Hello, Maureen.
Okay. So, 1 ounce, and ½ an ounce. Okay. I can always pull it back up if I have to. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So, we've got Sheepdog peanut butter whiskey. So we do have that. Now, they wanted a little bit of ice in there too, didn't they?
Yeah.
To do the shake, shake, shake your booty.
Rattle 'em all.
I'm really sorry, that's loud and noisy, and I apologize. And if I drop it on the floor, it's going to get a lot noisier. Get down there, you. Get out of my way. Okay, so we need 1 ounce of the peanut butter. Peanut butter, it's peanut butter jelly time. So you're probably thinking to yourself, and if you're not, I'm just going to put it in your head. How exactly does one get vodka that tastes like marshmallows? Well, what you do is you take a jar like that is not milk. You fill it up, if you're me, because it said halfway, I went clear to the top. And then you, with mini marshmallows, and then you top it up with vodka, you let it set for 24 hours, you throw it in the fridge to chill it. Every so often you want to pick it up and give it a shake. The marshmallows have completely dissolved in the vodka. We have not opened this since yesterday.
Okay. Ooh.
So they say to filter it, and I'm like, why? It's just marshmallows. I guess if you didn't want the milky look, but we're putting in Bailey's anyway, so it's not gonna be a clear cocktail,
Right.
or shot. Okay, so we're doing an ounce of that as well.
Oops.
Oh,
Snoopy.
oh,
Did you make a mess?
not really a mess per se.
Just a little sploosh.
It's just a little sploosh. And then I believe if I pull that back up, it was a half ounce
Yes, of the Baileys.
of the Baileys. Okay.
We didn't have the Irish cream one, but I thought that would work.
Well, the birthday cake one will work, and with something
what I
like
figured.
this, it'll do the trick.
Little substitution.
Half ounce. All right, so we're just gonna do the guessy. Whoop, that's half ounce. It's more than that, but anyway, it's not the prettiest looking thing I've ever seen. I'll be honest with you. That's a little suspect looking, or as the kids would say nowadays, it's a little sus.
Right.
So it's a little sus.
So it won't look exactly the same color because we don't have
The kids will now stop using that word now that I've used it.
Mm.
Okay, Brent used sus. We need to find another word. Yeah, it's.
It doesn't have the brown look because we didn't have
Yeah.
the regular
But
Baileys.
we haven't shaked it up. Shaked it up?
Shook.
We haven't shook it up. I haven't been drinking it. I have been napping on the couch. Felicia's here. Hello,
Hello,
Felicia. All right, one more.
Uncle Bobby's doing well.
All right, so
And yourself.
in our glasses we got from the grocery store.
Must be your chair made that noise.
All right. Seeing as this is just a shot,
Just a little.
it's just going to be a little bit. I've been really good today. I was off for a couple days last week, Tuesday, Wednesday, and I kind of said bye-bye to the diet for a couple of days. Not bad, but
Yeah,
you
we
know.
didn't go crazy.
So you're nap drunk. Do you want the mini marshmallows as a
I don't
garnish in
care.
yours? No, there's two answers to that question. One is
No.
yes, one is okay. There we go. See, that was so easy. Do you want marshmallows? No, I don't. Okay, cool. I'm not going to try to coerce you. I do want a couple in mind just because I think it's festive. And you know me, I'm
Mhm.
festive. So 1, 2, 3. One for me. Oh, I dropped one. Oops. That was a nice little ring.
Yeah.
All right, let's see how she is.
Oh, that's nice. It is sweet, but it's not overpowering.
You can still taste the alcohol in it.
Mm.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
Nope, not bad at all.
The marshmallows. Good.
Yeah.
Num num. Ooh, that's tasty. I wouldn't want it to have filtered out anything out of that marshmallow vodka.
No. It's a nice flavor.
Yeah, it is. Because you got the whiskey and the vodka in there that are coming in
Yeah.
hard, but you can
Yeah.
taste the hard liquor. So,
For
all right.
sure.
That was good. That was good. As opposed to a shot, if I were going to drink that sugar-laden shit, I would probably put it in a glass. I would go like,
Yeah.
here, and throw in a bunch of ice, top it with a few
Yeah.
mini marshmallows, and I would sip away on it.
Yeah.
Type of thing. So,
For sure.
all right. Let me
For
just grab
sure.
that right there. Okay. I don't think I need that in my hand because I got my handy dandy notes right over here.
Right?
All right. So while everybody else is filtering in, let's do our Friday feels. A couple of, excuse me, guys, a couple of cat dads. Sam and I just crashed out on the couch,
I like how his paws touching you.
and yeah, he likes that.
Yeah.
And then there's Michael and Maisie, wide awake. Although Michael looks like he may have just got up from a nap.
Yeah, he looks a little sleepy.
And Maisie's like, wherever you're going, I'm going.
Yeah.
That's a dangerous corner in our couch.
Yeah.
That's my corner. That's where I always sit. But it is a dangerous corner because you've got the whole wraparound cushion thing. So
Yeah. Hugs you.
I wish whatever was plaguing me would just come up. Not on stream though.
No. I'd do that.
Yeah, you can nestle right in there. Put a blanket on you. I'm good for a week. We were watching Dexter's
Original sin.
Original Sin, which
Yeah.
is the newest Dexter show. Really good.
Yeah.
if you enjoyed Dexter, you will like Original Sin because it is a return right back to the beginnings,
Yeah.
but it is back to, because we watched some of New Blood.
We watched all of it, but in the last 2 or 3 episodes.
It was okay.
Yeah.
It wasn't the same.
No.
But this is the actor they've picked to play Dexter, young Dexter, spot on.
I'm looking forward to Resurrection.
Yeah.
That one's going to be really good.
It's going to be good. It's going to be good. Alrighty, we do have a Pattyism and a Brentism for this week as well. So let's get to the Pattyism. There should be an app that lets people who love pickles know when there's a non-pickle person nearby who has one up for grabs. If that's not a Pattyism, I don't know what one is. And I just like to remind you that I'm kind of a big deal. No, I'm not going to say that. I threw up my back sleeping and tweaked my neck sneezing, so I'm probably just one strong fart away from complete paralysis. That's your Brentism for this week, and truer words have never been spoken. I have entered that phase in my life where you just randomly go, you okay? It's just my knee. You good? Today, I just shifted my foot from one spot to another, and it was like a momentary tingle pain. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know exactly.
Like a shock. Like,
Yeah.
is it? I'm like, what? I just moved you. I didn't even put any weight on you. I'm sitting. My ass is in the chair. You're just on the floor, and I turned you. Holy frig. Apparently my foot wasn't getting enough attention. I don't know. You know what? I don't know if I checked what you're reading last night when I was... Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. So yeah, sort of a Beauty and the Beast takeoff, because he's got the horns and the beard and
Yeah.
you know, or is that just you and me?
That's you and me.
Wow, thanks. All right. And I'm going to be completely honest with you. Having trouble even lifting my right arm, and I can't, for the life of me, remember what, if anything, I did to it when it started 2 days ago.
You just looked at it wrong, that's all.
Right? Just all of a sudden you go, yeah, so I guess I'll have a drink of water, and I'm going to get a glass of, oh Lord, I gotta put this glass down before I drop it. What'd you do? I don't know.
Yep.
I survived another day. This is life way of reminding you that you're alive.
Right.
To live is to pain. All right, so this week's Shit or Get Off the Pot, Patty, of course, has some bathroom doors. We're going to need some help. And I said we're because both of us are kind of confused by that one. Because you go to the bathroom to pee,
Yeah.
no matter which gender you are. And I don't...
I was interested enough to keep it.
Oh,
But I thought,
it's intriguing because it opens up debate.
Yeah. I mean, the
So-
pea, you can kind of surmise that one. But the potato?
The pea.
I mean, I love potatoes.
You said you can kind of surmise it. What's?
Well, pea. You want to go in pea.
Yeah, but who?
True. True.
And you
Well, no, I won't say it.
you can say it if you want to, but there's two of them there.
Yes, I know.
That's the thing that gets me. Okay,
Yeah.
so let's just go strictly based on potatoes being balls. Let's just be
Okay.
adults here about
Yeah,
this.
well,
Okay.
that's true. I never
So
thought
then
about
that
that
would
way.
tell you that the peas are for ladies, but I don't understand where I am at a loss. If the pea pod were covered and wasn't showing all the individual peas, you'd be like, well, that looks like a penis.
Right?
All right? Okay.
Yeah.
But now it doesn't.
Right.
So,
I mean, if they just had a pea pod and one pea in it, it would be a little more
I think
similar.
I think it's one of those areas that goes, okay,
It's
so
likely a restaurant.
maybe. You don't know that.
Yeah, could be. Could be a market. Could be.
I think the only people that know are the
a
owners.
grocery store.
And could be a grocery store, you're right. And I think whoever came up with it.
It's clever. I mean,
No, it isn't. No, clever is you look at it and you go, oh.
No, but I mean if it's a food based.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
clever. That's confusing. So
It's two of my favorite vegetables, so
So you're just going in.
I'm okay. Yeah.
So if it's like a, which it doesn't look like because it looks like it's a swinging door. Like say if it's a one holer, you just go knock knock. There's nobody in there. I'm just going in here,
Right.
and I'm going to explain to people how I think potatoes mean men.
Works.
Or if that one's full, I'm a P starts with a P like penis. So I would make up an excuse in my mind for every door I was going in case somebody goes, "Hey, you're not supposed to be in here. You don't have peas." Well, I don't have any pee anymore. I left it in the toilet. Oh my man!
Sure.
We do have some graffiti. Get ready for the possibility of people dating robots. It's not a possibility. It's going to happen.
Likely.
And it's going to happen because people are difficult.
Mm.
Where do you want to eat? I don't know. Where do you want to eat? Well, I was thinking about getting some pizza. I don't want pizza. Okay, there's a great Italian restaurant. I don't want Italian. Oh, okay. Listen, I could go for some shawarma. I don't know what that is, and I don't want it. Oh, okay. So, listen, we could just go get a burger. Yeah, we had burgers yesterday. Okay, you could get a different burger. I just don't want to just. And you have these. If you're dating a robot, the robot doesn't eat.
No.
So you go, I feel like pizza. And the robot goes, excellent idea. And just goes with you to, I guess protect you while you eat your pizza, maybe? I don't know. Yeah. And it's same with watching TV. Do you want to watch this? I don't really care for that. Okay, how about this? I'm kind of tired of that show. Like the half hour that it takes to find something to watch. You and I aren't like that.
No.
We find stuff fairly quickly and go, okay, we've got 2 or 3 we're going to switch depending on what we're feeling.
Yeah.
And usually we're fairly easy going, both of us, when somebody goes, well, let's watch more Dexter. Okay, I'm cool with that because I'm enjoying the show. And we very quickly go, I don't care for this, you watch it on your own.
Yeah.
Although you watch way more on your own than I do.
Yes.
But again, you sit down with the robot and you just hope that the robot doesn't tell you, any spoilers.
Right.
But you program all that.
Yeah, just like shut your app.
Yeah. Shut up and watch my show. Okay.
Mine would be programmed to scratch my back.
So, and here's how to tell. Right. I'm going to bed, scratch my back. Yeah. The problem is you would set no off switch and you'd wake up with a bloody back.
That'd be all right.
We first got married and the back scratching begun. I was afraid I was going to hurt her because she wanted her back scratched. So she's like, no, get in there and scratch it. And I'm like, well, I don't want to get, no, it's my skin is itchy, it's awful, dig it. It's not scratching, it's digging.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, she's going to regret this, but here we go. Oh, yeah, that's it right there. I'm like, what is wrong with my wife? And she has not changed. And she will drift off. If we're watching TV in our room and she's laid over top of me this way watching TV and I'm scratching her back, just now the limbs go. She starts
So
making,
Michael gets it.
she does. She twitches and she starts making noises. But here's the thing. If I slowly stop, I'm like, okay, my arm's getting tired. I'm going to keep watching this show. Just now she was like, get my scar. Sakes. From the skin off of it. Ah, that's really good. My arm's getting tired. Get my lower back. My shoulder is going to let go.
I used to come in and do that every night at the hospital when I was in with James.
Oh, yes. Yep.
Yep, and then the nurse took over. She would watch, and she said to me, we want you to get a good sleep. So she'd come in after you left her.
Scratch your back, yeah. Gone. See ya.
She was a nice lady.
Dating in the future, customize your own date. Tell us what you like, and we'll build your robot. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Be the way to go.
Small as peas, big as potato, maybe? It's definitely a conversation starter. Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely. All right, let's get to everybody's. Nope, I'm getting ahead of myself. We have got to go to the birthday club first.
Yes, we do.
All right. Your stomachs will have to wait. All right, so let's check out number one. Badoof. I think everybody in our age group knows who that is. That is Joan Collins. She is 92 years of age today. She was born in 1933. She was in Dynasty. She was in The Guiding Light. Author. Please explain to me what author
She
is.
has writing books.
Oh, she is an author.
Yeah, her sister is as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you meant author as in she was in a show called Author.
No, she has written some books.
Okay. I didn't see a whole lot of Joan Collins acting, but I'm well aware of her.
Yeah.
And I think she's fairly well respected. And,
Yeah.
and Dynasty was huge. It was
We watched that.
It was right up here with
Yeah.
Dallas. So,
Yes, it was.
Yeah, absolutely. So happy birthday to Joan Collins. And to this guy right here.
Mhm.
Perfect picture pick, by the way. Thank you for that, Patty.
You're welcome.
That is Drew Carey. He is 67 years old today. He was born in 1958. He is, of course, from the Drew Carey Show. He now hosts The Price is Right. He was on Whose Line Is It Anyway? He had his own stand-up. I don't know if many people saw this. I did find it. I think I recorded it on VHS back in the day.
Yeah, he had
was
a
on-
show. Yeah.
he had a special, like a comedy special.
Right. Yeah.
And it was good. It was good
Yeah.
because he wasn't on a television show, so he could curse a little bit.
Yeah.
So it was good stuff. It was good. It was funny. He wrote really good material. So happy birthday to Drew Carey and to Melissa McBride. Of course, she was on The Walking Dead. That was my introduction to her. I think most of the world's introduction to her.
Yes.
And then she was on The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon. And I thought it was called Carol and Daryl.
No,
It's
it was going to be, and then
okay.
she couldn't go over for whatever reason, family obligations or something, to whatever. So this newest season, she's in it. She was able to get to be freed up for it.
She is 60 years old today. She was born in 1965.
She never intended to act. She was,
Really?
I think, a costume or cast
Huh.
member. Like she, I think she looked after looking for costumes or some of
Okay.
the cast
Like
themselves.
the wardrobe
Yeah.
department. Where
Yeah,
they
she was
needed
she was
somebody.
behind the scenes, and
Yes, sir.
I think they needed somebody to fill in.
She did a great job.
She did, and it just kind of snowballed,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody tells people how to look at flowers like she does.
right?
If you watch the show, you'll get it. So yeah, she was very well.
I like her.
on,
She's fun.
on The Walking Dead. She played that type of character very, very well.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cough all night. Apparently, that's just
Yeah.
gonna be the answer.
Well, it's that time of year for us with
What's yeah,
the spring
but
allergies.
for me, it's almost all year round
well,
nowadays.
true. Yeah.
Oh no, I read that comment
You did,
already.
yeah.
Mail order robots. That's what that would be.
Hmm.
You fill out the, and then see this is the way industries work. Okay,
Yeah.
there's going to be just like buying a vehicle. They have what they call the sport model.
Right.
They use the word sport because people didn't like the word basic, but that's what it is. If you see a sport model, that is the most bare bones you can get. Hey, it's the sport. Hey, sport, want to buy a car? That's you got no money, you get the sport model. So they'll have the sport model, which will just be the arms, legs, the head. It'll make you coffee. You know what I mean? It'll answer some questions. It may or may not have an internet connection. It may just have all base programming. And then it's going to be like, oh, do you want the such and such a module? Oh, you want the companion module? Okay, yeah. And you want the, so what would you like to have it talk about? Oh, movies and music. Excellent. Television shows. Oh, fantastic. Send us in a list of the shows that you like, type of music you listen to, and the AI and the robot will learn. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Here's how you're going to tell if somebody is a robot, because I already figured it out, because there's already robots among us. I'm going to tell you how I know. Their sneeze. If they sneeze like this, shoo, like somebody I know, that is a robot that did not have the sneeze programming installed. That's a sport model robot that didn't get the achoo. Just a little tip. I'm just going to go out and say it. I think Ken Moore's a robot. Anyway, it's controversial. I know. I didn't want to say it, but it needs to be said.
Hey, Marlene.
Howdy, everyone. Your animals lay on you, don't they? Maybe she's blaming the animals for the sore arm.
Maybe.
It is time for everybody's stomach's favorite part of the show, so I'm so glad that Marlene got in here in time. This is non-fattening laxative mayonnaise. That's a lot to pack into one sentence, if you will.
Sounds like a dangerous recipe.
I see there's a bottle of mineral oil.
Yeah.
Is that dry? It's dried mustard?
Yeah.
Pectin. Which, why would you need pectin? That's what you put in to set berries and stuff. Eggs, salt, sugar, vinegar.
That keeps it together, I guess.
It keeps it chunky, that's what you're saying. It keeps it thick.
Yeah.
She thick.
Yeah.
I like it. Just drink more water.
I don't want to try it. I want to see somebody else try it.
Oh, Lord. I can just see the guinea pig sticker right on my forehead. Because I'm dumb enough to try it.
You wouldn't be constipated.
And then give you updates.
Because it calls for a quart of mineral oil. Quart.
Just drink some Sunny D.
Right?
They put mineral oil in that, don't they? Isn't that
I'm
what
not sure.
thickens it up? Yeah, there is something like that in
Yeah.
Sunny D.
Get the right mineral oil because there's edible kinds.
Oh, get the non-edible. Go home. Shit yourself silly. End up in the hospital. What happened? Well, I just made him some, what was the name of the thing? I just made him some non-fattening laxative mayonnaise. He's trying to lose some weight, so I got something that did, it was non-fattening, plus it also made him shit off a few pounds. I don't know what I did wrong, Doc. You nearly killed him. Well, at least he's skinny. Oh, Brent, no mineral oil. Maureen says, yes, but I don't think they were the problem this time, which means they were a problem the last time.
Right?
Oh, shoot. Let's fire up Interesting AF and see what's going on there. This was submitted by Michael, and I looked at that picture. I got this all set yesterday, and I was like, what the hell is that? And I thought, well, if I keep reading and keep putting up pictures, I'll figure it out. And Patty's got a note, I should say, for the laxative mayonnaise recipe. I don't want to try this mayonnaise, but it'd be interesting to see. Oh, that's what you said.
That's what I said, yeah.
Okay, so you already got it out.
Yeah.
All right, perfect. Is that the name of this?
Respire, yeah, respire.
Respire?
Respire.
Respire. Perspire.
Yeah.
Expired.
Mm-hmm.
So, a Dutch startup, that's the name of the company, has developed a bioreceptive concrete that allows moss to go directly on buildings, creating living walls with various benefits. This moss concrete can purify air, regulate building temperatures, and boost biodiversity, offering a sustainable sustainable solution for urban spaces. The concrete is specially engineered to have the right texture, porosity, and nutrients to encourage moss growth. Moss can grow on the concrete without damaging the underlying material, and it requires minimal maintenance. The moss will help filter pollutants, absorb CO2, and cool urban environments, improving air quality. The living walls then provide habitats for small organisms, enhancing biodiversity in urban areas. Moss helps cool buildings and reduces the urban heat island effect. Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, I thought so.
So there's a wall.
Yep.
That's really cool.
It's pretty too.
I like moss. I really do. I'm sure there's lots of places that people are like, it's awful. But we're not talking to those people. But that, I'm assuming that's sort of a mock-up.
Yeah.
But wow, would that ever be cool, right?
It would be.
That's wicked.
And they've been using it already in some places. And
yeah, and what a difference it makes from that cold
right?
concrete.
It looks more inviting and
right.
And, yeah.
No, that's the before and after sells.
It's like a living wall.
It is. Yeah. You would look at it and think, well, is that earth or is that? But it would help keep things in place. It would help with.
Most definitely, yeah.
You know, if you had an area that was prone to some watershed, you could direct it with a wall like that, but then throw the moss on it, and it wouldn't look so it wouldn't look so plain and boring and stark. Yeah, that's awesome. I love it. Thank you for that, Michael. This is fantastic stuff. Bet you could hit the bridge after taking that stuff from your house. Stand out on the deck and drop my drawers and just pow.
Oh my goodness.
Cops show up. Somebody was shooting something from this property. No, I was shitting something. My spleen. All right. I've got to push the right button.
There you go.
And I know what's up. Do you know what's up?
I know what's up.
Your order's up. All right. So this place right here is the Capsule Restaurant on Deer Island, right here in New Brunswick. And that is their seafood chowder with toasted focaccia. Focaccia about it.
Looks good.
It looks really good. I'm not sure what that's probably an iced coffee type of thing.
Yeah, I would say so.
I
was trying to get a shot of the building, and that was the best one I could find.
Okay, cool. Good deal. Their coastal comfort food is made with the freshest ingredients from the surrounding area. Every bite is a taste of the sea and a nod to maritime charm. The restaurant and 2 other businesses, a boutique, a fishing supply, marine equipment, and coastal lifestyle shop, and home sport suites and residences, a boutique hotel, are owned by sisters Sheena and Tabitha Young, who grew up in this area. That's cool that it's right here in New Brunswick. You can go see this, folks. It's right in your backyard.
It's really cool looking.
Reese's Pieces beaver tail. Oof. I'm just going to not eat for a week if we go. And then the Ferrero Rocher cheesecake. Like, what do you pick?
That looks good,
right?
All of it. Hey, Brenda.
Oh, my land. And the inside is nice and
it's very
bright,
nice, yeah.
And, yeah.
I love the blue.
I love all of it.
Yeah.
A place that's nice. Like, when you're going to eat, you want something. I'm not a big fan. I guess for certain restaurants, the dimmer, you know, that
for ambiance
and whatnot. But that, for me, like going in to have a meal through the middle of the day type of thing, that's perfect. Lobster rolls and fries. Thank you. I know you're a lobster purist.
Mm-hmm.
So you'd get just the lobster. But I like a good lobster roll.
Good looking fries, though.
Yeah, they are. And chicken dinner poutine.
That looks amazing.
Hello.
And I'm assuming that's cranberry sauce.
That's probably homemade cranberry sauce.
Yeah.
I would imagine. That would be out of this
world. It would be really good, yeah.
Right? Because I see dressing on there.
On top?
Yeah, there's dressing on there.
Yeah.
My only complaint is it looks like they're using like a mozzarella, which is okay. It's okay. I've had poutine with mozzarella. I would be happier if it had the actual squeaky cheese.
Yeah.
But that stuff's not cheap.
No.
What else have they got? Beer batter, haddock, fries. I mean, fish and chips, right? You've got to have.
The soup changes. Like they have their soup. I just really thought that was a cool picture.
So do they change based on what's in season? Like, are they
likely?
Seasonal
Yeah.
that way? Okay.
Yeah. And I love that they use the teacup to put the soup in.
Oh, I never even noticed that. And a BLT.
I love
that would
BLTs.
be good. I know. I like BLTs without the T's. Just a bacon, lettuce, and cheese. A BLC. No tomato, thank you. Club sandwich looks really good.
Too, yeah.
Again, I hold the tom-tom. Chicken, bacon, smoked ham, Havarti cheese, tomatoes, lettuce, pepper, mayo, served on toasted sourdough. That
I'd skip the mayo.
Out of this world. I'll take your mayo. You can have my tomatoes.
Okay.
And a French dip grilled cheese. Pulled beef, caramelized onions on toasted sourdough, served with gravy and your choice of side. I mean,
And you dip the sandwich in the
how
gravy.
can you
That'd
go?
be interesting.
Right? Oh, how can you go wrong?
Yep. And like I said, they have a salad there, but you could have the fries or you could have something else.
The salad's a better choice.
Oh,
but the fries look delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that looks to be like a great spot to check out.
It does, yeah.
And
looks
Deer
really nice.
Island, I don't think is too far away from us.
No, I think you'd have to go down by St. Andrews.
Yeah, that's what I was
that
thinking.
way.
It's down in that neck of the woods.
Yeah,
so
a couple hours or so.
Definitely. Brenda is here. She has has those. Oh, it must be the beaver tail with the
We've had beaver tail, but not with the Reese's Pieces.
Becky says, "I want to see what I'm eating." Pretty place. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
For sure.
That way you can scrutinize it.
Yeah.
Let's see here. All right, it is time to go on a road trip. All right, let's see where we are going this week. If I click the right button, everything will happen. There we go. Show me your kitties. That is a K, not a T. Don't get excited. This is the Wedge Live Cat Tour 2025, Canada, US. Is this ongoing or this is coming?
They usually do it in the summer, like in June.
Okay.
It started out, I think, in the States, and it has traversed to Canada. Somebody happened to see pictures of it and got excited.
Okay.
And they've done it on Toronto and out west, and I think we need it here. I think it'd be awesome.
So, Cat Tour brings smiles to hundreds in Wedge neighborhoods. So, where is Wedge?
That's in New York.
Okay. The tour, which has been happening since 2017.
I think, or Minneapolis, one of the two. I want to say New York, because where it started, and then it's also in Minneapolis as well. Like I said, it's all over the place.
The tour, which has been happening since 2017, visits over 20 cat homes on the event evening, with crowds erupting in cheers as cats appear in windows. A cat tour? People hold on to their cats for people to see. Awesome. So let's get some more pictures going on here, because it does sound like it's a lot of fun. This little guy, I was looking at that, I'm like, what are they looking at? And then I saw the little orange cat, and I'm like, oh, okay, he's getting his...
Apparently
10 minutes of
hundreds and
fame.
hundreds of people are showing up to go on these tours.
People love cats.
Oh, I know. Me too.
The Wedge neighborhood turns into a roaming cat party as hundreds of people participate in the Wedge Live Cat Tour. One local leads people on a planned tour, a route of 22 cat homes. People cheer and clap as cat owners hold up their cats from front stoops, second floor windows. Bonus cats were added to the tour along the way when cat owners realized the cat tour was happening in their neighborhood, or cats just happened to be at windowsills.
Or outside.
Right? Many people say the cat tour, many people on the cat tour say they appreciated the event for the community building aspect. We feel good. It's okay to be a nerd. We're silly. Susan Lynx said with a pair of binoculars around her neck. Why binoculars? Because I take this shit seriously and I don't want to have to crowd in.
I had to include it. I thought that was hilarious.
Oh yeah. No, she's the real deal.
Yeah. And some people make
I saw
stickers
that.
and put them out, and yeah, gravy and cheese.
Gravy and
I love
cheese.
the name with her cat.
The only problem I have is, this is just my opinion, pure. Cheese and gravy flows better.
I know.
But regardless.
Hilarious. Great way to name them.
Trinket, a three-legged cat, was registered for the tour by her owner, Jonathan, after he learned about the tour last year. Jonathan told his neighbor, Anna, about the tour, and she propped open her apartment door for her cat, Charlie, becoming one of the crowd favorite bonus cats.
And
That's
this person
cool.
put their cat's name on the sidewalk.
Right, it's a neat idea.
Yep.
I love it. And those are little paw prints.
Yeah.
I did notice that they had.
That's cute.
This tour is appropriate for all ages and skill levels. If you are unable to spot cats, your guide will point them out for you. More cities are now taking part in this perfect event. There's one in Toronto now as well. I think we need one here. All you need to make a cat tour happen in your city is an internet connection. Set up the event on social media, starting and end points, etc. Print out and make some posters, advertise your tour and the desire for it to happen. That's literally it. Cat lovers wanting to be part of the tour are encouraged to have signs with their cat's name and any pertinent info inside or outside the window where the cats may be seen. It's also a great way to bring awareness to animal shelter needs, and anyone on the tour can donate cash or needed items to help their community shelters out. Most tours charge $5 per person, and all proceeds were donated to animal shelters. So that's a neat idea as well.
I thought it was fantastic.
And people would be all over. Like, I love the fact they've put up signs with the names, the whole thing.
And their little
And
personalities.
they've got the spelling for this guy over here. No cat shame. No. I couldn't read the rest of it because it was too small. This cat's named Cupcake.
So the owner made stickers and put cupcakes out for the crowd.
It's awesome. It's great.
Yeah.
And no sign, no road trip is complete without a funny sign. This one is appropriate.
That's what I thought.
Cave Hollow Village, population 6, and a cat. Okay, so for starters, Cave Hollow, up your cat population. You got 6 people and 1 cat. It should be 6 people and 6 cats. At bare minimum, right? Everybody
needs a friend.
Right? Everybody needs a friend. You got a friend in me.
I think it would be cool to have one.
It would be.
It'd be fun.
But that's how you get this started, is you go to a shelter. Yeah. You go to some place like Dunroman and say, hey, here's an opportunity to raise much needed funds for you.
And they could do it they could do one in Heartland and one here and one up in Bristol area, Fredericton.
Localized, in a spot where you can just park and walk.
Yeah.
And then you could move from that location. Okay, let's go back to our cars. Now we're going to drive this here. We're going to walk here. I mean, you could do a couple hours worth of this.
Exactly.
And and you just have people there to say.
You could have a spot where people could bring donations of cat food or cat toys, whatever the shelter usually, old towels, whatever they need.
Yeah, find out what they're looking for.
As well as $5 a head. I mean, $5 is not a whole lot anymore.
No. Again, what are you getting for $5 these days?
Right.
Not a whole lot.
So I mean, you could in our area we have Dunroman, we have Carlton Animal Shelter, so you could split the proceeds between the both of them.
Absolutely, I'm trying not to yawn.
That's okay, but I think it's a really good idea.
I do too. I think it's a fantastic idea, and it's something people would. And it doesn't take a whole lot of time and money.
No,
that's
doesn't.
the other thing.
Yeah, it's just mindless fun.
Right, exactly. Yeah. It's time for, and say it with me now.
Say what now?
All right. Oh, she's talking about the living walls that they have in Toronto. Cool.
That's cool.
Cool. That's neat. I love it.
That's awesome. I think it should be everywhere.
Get back to nature. Okay, so what do we got on? So Lunchables PB and J and strawberry and grape PB and J. So this is just a box with a sandwich in it.
Yep.
I mean, I understand. I get it. If you're running through the grocery store and need something good for your lunch, you're like, I want a PB and J. You get that. But I can make that at home.
I know, but for children that are fussy eaters, or selective, I should say, not fussy, they're selective.
He's a fussy eater.
They know what they like.
Yes.
So if a child likes a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and their friends have Lunchables, now they can be part of the...
Oh, no child left behind.
There you go.
Lunchables PB and J peanut butter sandwiches with strawberry or grape flavored dips. These snackable sandwiches are ready to dip and eat right out of the fridge. Anytime your kids are hungry, each Lunchable PB and J snack kit includes 2 snack-size crustless peanut butter sandwiches and jelly dip. Lunchables PB and J is a great snack for kids to enjoy at home or on the go. So hold up. It's a peanut butter sandwich with jelly dip on the side?
Mm-hmm. Yep. So you can dip your peanut butter.
That's not how you eat a PB and J.
Yeah, well, everybody eats it differently.
That's a PB and no, they don't. Not until these guys decided to do this.
That's why it's new.
Did anybody? I challenge you to tell me one person you know that made a peanut butter sandwich and just dipped it in their jelly.
I don't know anybody right offhand, but you know what?
You know what?
They want to dip their sandwich?
Do you know what I really hate though?
What?
I now want to try that. That's what I hate. It's just like, well, that's just stupid. Now I'm going to try it. And the worst part is, if I try it and go, I like it, then I have to pull back the whole hatred thing of, it's a stupid idea. You're just old. Yes, I am. I mean, anyway, this new generation and their peanut butter sandwiches with jelly dip, I don't know what this world's coming to. It's convenience, that's what it's coming to, I guess.
Right.
What else have we going on? Celebration. It's so hard to die in this house. Vanilla ice cream sandwiches. So if you're familiar with the Celebration cookies, which I like, I know they're not everybody's cup of tea, that is the only time that chocolate and cookie can come together in that type of form.
They are good.
All other attempts are wrong. I'm looking at you, Twix. You shouldn't exist. I'll be glad when they stop selling Twix. I'll be so happy. I hope that I get the news first. They go, they're not making Twix anymore because nobody likes them. Good, because they suck. These would not suck.
Costco.
Yeah, of course. So it'll be a box bigger, bigger than anybody needs. I may have to go get something here. Or, take another shot of the peanut butter whiskey. New Celebration ice cream sandwiches from Leclerc is now available in the freezer at Costco, made with their classic butter cookies and milk chocolate with creamy vanilla ice cream. Yum, yum. Look at my big tum.
I was wearing my cat shirt for the cat tour.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. And I'm kind of a big dill because I wanted to.
I like it.
It's my new shirt. I found it down at Costco. $8. Or not Costco, Giant Tiger. One of those cheap stores. That guy right there, this was submitted by me, because when I found it, I was like, what? No way. Duff says Charles Leclerc ice cream. It should be noted, jelly doesn't need to be strawberry either. I think raspberry is superior. I would not argue with you on that, Duff. I agree that raspberry is the best. But
I prefer strawberry.
Or
peach.
But I will say this. I'm with him on the raspberry. I do think it's superior as far as all the jams go. However,
I don't like the seeds.
It needs to be bread, peanut butter, another slice of bread, peanut butter, and the jelly, the jam, whatever you're putting in, whatever the flavor in, goes in between the peanut butter.
And not
so that
super light layer, but nice and thick.
So it doesn't soak into the bread.
Right.
Because that's off-putting for me.
Well, yeah, and it gets soggy.
Yeah. So the peanut butter just holds that all together, and then you,
right.
Or if you're one of the new kids, you dip it in. Dip, dip, sha-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na.
And all you do is put peanut butter in your bread then.
Life is so much easier. No, it is not. Okay, so that right there, if you're thinking that looks like a treant,
excuse me,
that is the original treant. The entry in Staffordshire, it's one of these places in England, is a man-shaped oak tree on Canuck Chase. Is believed to have inspired J.R.R. Tolkien's Ents, including Treebeard in his Lord of the Rings novels. Tolkien lived nearby and walked in these woods during his time in the area. The tree, with its natural, unadapted form, is a notable feature from that area. Looks rather much like Treebeard, the Ent in Middle Earth, which helps the hobbits defeat Sauron at the Battle of Isengard. I'm sure there was some liquor involved. At the Battle of Isengard, located
Merry and Pippin, most definitely.
Right, located in Sheerbrook Valley, just a 5-minute walk from the stepping stones. The tree is part of thousands of oak and birch trees in Brockton, coppice. With some dating back 2 or 3 centuries old, while others date back to the time of King Henry the 8th. It's the 8th. Okay, I had to count all the ones. That's the thing with Roman numerals is some of them you have to go 1, 2, 3. That's 8.
I've been there for a while.
That is really cool.
Yeah. So I wanted to show the front and the back of the tree.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And that you can actually find a picture. It shows somebody took a shot up inside. It's all neat looking inside.
Oh, that's cool. So they took a picture up Treebeard's ass. Is that what you're saying?
They did.
Right. How rude. I'm just making what's oh god because I'm laughing. Shoot. They're a great shortcut for s'mores. That's a Dunkaroo, not a Lunchable. So true. YouTube is blocking my URLs. Imager. Dot. Guess. Then a slash. And I wonder why they're blocking it.
I don't know. It's weird.
Huh. Well, that
Being
sucks.
jerky.
Okay. Well, we're going to have to find a way around that.
Right.
Maybe able to put a space in between some stuff, and then somebody can just copy and paste it. And remove the space. Yep. I'll post it in Discord. Okay, perfect. All right. And now it's time for this.
The weird and wild wonders of the world.
All right, let's open this thing up. This creature is the reason I titled this episode, I'm Gonna Have Nightmares. So that, not so bad. It's a...
Hyposmocoma.
What?
Hyposmocoma.
Hyposmocoma. It's a caterpillar, and that's what we're going to call it. Existing only within 6 square miles of the island of Oahu, in Hawaii. Scientists say it may be one of the strangest and most threatened species ever found. This rare caterpillar, nicknamed the bone collector caterpillar, is both carnivorous and cannibalistic, with a highly specialized habitat limited to just 5.8 square miles. Man, you talk about being endangered.
Yep. Yeah, he's vulnerable.
But here we go. Caterpillar not only hunts its fellow arthropods, but wears them. The caterpillar cloaks itself in the body parts of dead insects, crafting protective casing out of the remains to camouflage itself while lurking on spider webs. Wow, something to hunt spiders just gives me the creeps, man. Researchers believe the insect's gruesome disguise helps it hide in plain sight, feeding on prey caught in...
Caught on the web.
Oh, you dropped a word off. Cool.
Yeah, I did.
Another
mistake.
Caught in blank. Another characteristic is the cannibalistic tendencies, as researchers found that they would eat any slow-moving insect placed in front of them, even each other. Well, that's why they're endangered. They need to stop that. Let's get some more just ridiculous. I mean, holy smokes! Like,
so those are all the parts that he's used to camouflage himself.
Man. I got a fly leg over here. I got bark beetle abdomen, fly wings, ant heads, weevil heads. Like, holy willy. Of course, survival is far from guaranteed. The bone collector's habitat is increasingly under threat from invasive ants, parasitic wasps. Oh, they sound lovely. And the ever-present pressure of environmental change due to climate change and human disturbances. But that, like, none of them, they would all be...
different.
Yes, exactly.
And apparently researchers were studying them, and it said because of their camouflage, spiders never went near them.
Yeah, because they're just as confused as the rest of us.
Yeah.
Because they're like, I don't know what that is, and I'm not going near it. Smart spider. But yeah. Oof. Yeah, I ain't never seen a French fry like that. That's what popped into my head when I saw that last picture popped up. I'm like, yep, that's what we're doing for the teaser, for sure. So that's what it turns into after it
Gets to
kills, eats, and wears the remains of its friends and neighbors.
Yeah.
Holy smokes. I mean, that thing, it's not, it ain't pretty, but
no.
it sure as hell ain't that.
Right?
When is that going to show up on one of the Toy Story movies, or
I don't
some
know.
or some Disney, like if they do another Bug's Life,
Yep.
which they should have, by the way.
Yeah, it was a good movie.
That guy shows up and he's the villain, but then at the end of the movie we find out that he's actually not, because he's wearing a disguise, and it's you know. There you go. Sorry to have ruined the movie that didn't get made, that never existed until right now. Bug's Life 2. Coming nowhere near you. Ever. Celebration cookies are great for s'mores. Ah, I see. Okay.
Yeah, they would be.
Okay. How the hell does it choose what to collect? I don't.
Just whatever it's consuming.
Yeah.
And saves parts.
I guess it's like, I don't eat fly wings, so.
Yeah.
Ooh, ant heads, gross. Weevils are so tasty, but their heads are just, they're so hard to cook.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put some ant legs in here. Look at me, I'm an ant. Oh my land. I mean, doesn't that screw up mating?
Maybe they have some removable parts.
Maybe, I don't know.
It's on a hinge.
Some poor caterpillar goes away. Hey, baby, how you doing? And it's just a clump of dirt. There's nobody there. Dust Bunny rolls out of somebody's house and he goes, "Ooh, look at her. She fancy and fluffy." Baby, you got some fries to go with that? Oh, wait, the wind took her away.
Shoot.
Oh, so many answers, none of them. So many questions, none of them answered. So many answers, none of them questioned. That works too. James is on. There we go.
James.
Slid right in at the end. All right.
Better late than never.
Exactly. We've come to the point in the proceedings where we go to Stupid Criminal. Of course, my new favorite intro. I've said that like every episode for the last 20 or so.
Yes. Thank you, Def.
Yes. Thanks. We'll be right back.
In Woodstock, weekenders are represented by two separate groups: those who tune into the NightCap with Brent and Patty, and the criminals who don't. These are their stories.
So good. All right, I have zero information other than that photo and that photo. So let's get right into it. The Tater Tot Napper. He came to steal and stayed for the snacks. A hungry Californian burglar, 44-year-old James Adams, broke into a Sonoma County home on a thieving mission, but got distracted when he found tater tots in the freezer. And of course, when you cook up a batch of tater tots, you need to eat them while they're hot. And of course, if you've just bogged yourself down with crunchy potato goodness, you're going to need to sleep off that load of fat and carbs. So you're going to need to take a nap, and that's just what he did. Apparently, the homeowner had been upstairs the whole time. Around 2 p.m., she went downstairs, found a stranger sleeping on her couch. She called 911, and the dispatcher encouraged her to get out of the home. As she ran outside, Adams woke up and also fled the house, police said. Police spotted him 1 block away, but he fought the police as they tried to put him in handcuffs. Officers used a taser on him. Oof. And booked him on burglary and resisting arrest charges. Adams, who has a long criminal history, including DUI, drug and battery charges, and more, was held on $30,000 bail. That's a lot of tater tots.
Yep. She's lucky that he fell asleep on the couch, because if he's that much trouble.
Come see me sometime. You got a nice leg or tail I could use in my disguise. Hey, baby, you need a fly wing? Hard to find this time of year. That's what I want to see is the courting ritual
Yeah.
where they like shake their parts and sometimes one falls off. They go, oh, sorry, that wasn't supposed to happen. It's my bad. That's it. Larry's.
Or they've got another one that's
Larry's not
got
getting a
spare
date.
parts, and he's
Right? Yeah. I got 2 or 3 he's hanging out if you want one. So, I mean, dude's a thief. So
he's a murderer first,
okay,
then a thief.
okay. So, but here's the. I mean, okay. So those people don't think the same way we do. But here, I'm going to put my thought on it. Okay. So I would be terrified if I broke into somebody's house, scared to death I was going to get caught anyway, because I'm not of that mind. So he's looking around and go, and who looks in the freezer? He's looking for cold.
I don't mean, yeah, he wasn't a murderer. I was talking about the bug.
Yeah, I'm so confused now.
That's okay, carry
So
on.
he's not a murderer. He's just a.
Yeah,
total
I thought
fat
you were
thief?
still talking about the
Okay.
the caterpillar.
Yeah,
Sorry.
no, I
You
shoved.
segued in a little
I
quick.
shoved
Yeah.
into a different gear. You could make the tater tots,
Right.
okay? Because you could. I'm going to put these on a sheet. I'm going to put it in the oven, and then I'm going to burglarize while
Yeah.
the tater tots are cooking. And then you get your pocket, your bag, you sling over your shoulder or whatever, and then you're stealing stuff anyway.
Put him in a bowl or something.
Right, take a bowl out of the cupboard, put some salt in it, steal a fork,
Yeah.
and leave.
Right. She'd have been none the wiser. She'd have been like, "Why is he having a pot? I didn't
No.
do nothing."
Nobody's going to question you walking down the street with a bowl eating tater tots.
Yep.
It's the United States of America. That happens all the time. Pull a ketchup in there, people are like, hey, that's a good idea. You got some walking tots. Bet. Ketchup too. I'm going to go home and make some walking tots for myself. You can start a whole trend. No. Now there's nobody home. I'm just going to sit here and eat them, and then, oh, those tots wore me out. I'll just have a little nap. All right. So he's not a very good burglar either, because she
No.
was upstairs, so clearly he didn't look all over the house.
No, he came in, rifled through the kitchen. Ooh, tater tots. Fuck yeah. I'm gonna have some lunch.
I'll put that on a shirt. Ooh, tater tots. Fuck yeah. Good night, Marlene. She's probably already gone. Oh, my land. All right, give me that list of names. Let's get out of here. Holy Willy.
Shoot.
Hey, buddy, how about you tater not?
Right? I bet you he wishes he hadn't.
Right? Yeah,
Oh,
the
mirror.
magic mirror. Oh, my land. Oh, my Lanta.
If he tater didn't, he'd still be on the
Right.
On the run.
Yeah,
Around
like I said, $30,000. You can buy a lot of tater tots, you idiot.
Right?
Thanks, guys, for joining us. I thank everybody for every view every week, and I'm thanking you again this week.
Right.
But for those who joined us live, thank you to Becky and Kathy and Doug and Maureen and Felicia and Uncle Bobby and Robin and Marlene and Brenda and Ryan and James. Thank you guys very, very much. We appreciate it. We will be back next week. I don't think there's any reason for us to not be here.
We'll be here.
And I will grab that picture that Ryan was talking about. As soon as we get done here, I'm going to go over to the Discord. I'm going to grab it, and I'm going to throw it on the Facebook page. So
Awesome.
look for it there. I'll put it in Duff's Creations.
Awesome.
Perfect. All right.
Good night, everybody.
Don't forget, stay fresh, cheese bags.
We hoped you had fun, but now we must run. But we'll see you all next Friday. We thought you should know that you make the show, 'cause without you there wouldn't be one. So take your foot